If you are a woman watching this show, this story is for you. When was the last time you had to take a day off from work because you were having unbearable period pain? Were you able to take the day off? And if yes, did you tell your manager what the actual reason was, or did you just say you were not feeling well and took a sick leave? I know what you're thinking. In this day and age, period pain should be normalized as a reason for women to take off days. It is a necessity after all. Now that's the ideal scenario. The reality on the ground, however, is far from it. In fact, a report has revealed just how alarming the situation is. According to it, global organizations that specialize in sexual and reproductive health and rights are neglecting the well-being of their own female staff. This is what the Global Health 50-50 campaign found. Workplaces worse for women is Global Health 50-50's 6th annual report. It focuses on an area of policy that is closely linked to promoting equal opportunity in the workplace, which is the extent to which sexual and reproductive health and rights are actually recognized and addressed in workplace policies. And let's tell you more about their findings. It studied 197 organizations. And you know how many of them had workplace policies for menstruation, menopause, or abortion? Only one. Only one of the organizations, and there's more, the report said 29 of the organizations allowed women to use their sick leave for reproductive needs and called for alternatives to women having to use sick leaves. According to the initiative's co-founder, the findings are damning. Professor Sarah Hawke says, despite being in the 21st century, gender discrimination continues to be perpetuated in all areas of life for women. The thing is, if you are supposed to use your sick leaves for periods, it categorizes as a sickness. But it's not. It's a completely natural process. Also, how can you be expected to use up your sick leaves for something as basic as periods and menopause? And these are organizations that should be leading by example, by the way. But they are failing to set the standard for sexual and reproductive health and rights in their own workplaces. And this leads me to ask, are we even prepared to have women at workplaces to safeguard their basic rights? The report highlighted that only 18 organizations provided full maternal health benefits to staff who had suffered a miscarriage or stillbirth. Only 21 organizations had domestic violence policies to support their employees. And these are organizations fighting for women's basic rights. But they don't seem to be applying this to their own workplaces. Taboos around sexual and reproductive health remain deeply rooted in our societies. Sexual and reproductive health and rights in the workplace continue to be generally ignored, overlooked, and often unspoken about. And it's high time that changed. Sexual and reproductive health and rights are fundamental to gender equality in all spaces. Because if we truly want our workplaces to have equal rights and opportunities, we cannot continue to ignore these basic rights of women. WION now available in your country. Download the app now. Get all the updates on the move.